What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to this 4 different mixed heavy weapons here on the Behemoth with overdrive and the double damage drone. 500 meters range on all weapons, and you know it's gonna be a good video when I wear those glasses, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think we can make a living legend happen with this? Do you think we can splatter titans into oblivion with that thing? Yes, we can, is the answer. So let's get ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. Have some fun, sit down, lean back, and enjoy the show. But first, the party atmosphere, special events, gifts, and all the free stuff. It's what I'm all about, and that's why I'm so excited about Raid Shadow Legends' 2nd anniversary and that huge lineup of specials this month. You might have heard of it already, but Raid is just getting bigger and better, and I'll tell you why now is a great time to get started. Where's your favorite place to play the game? Literally anywhere, man. On the couch, in the bed, in the studio. It doesn't matter, it's cross-platform, dude. That means you can play everywhere and on every device. What do you wish Raid for its birthday? To keep going and growing just as Raid has done this far, and to stay cool and awesome, to keep bringing us those bosses, and we're gonna make sure to slay him. Another thing I love about Raid is the specific dungeon keep selection that has a rotating free access throughout the week. You can unlock them with gems, but you can also just wait for them to open by themselves, and they do provide a very specific set of rewards that allow you to improve your characters in a specific direction very well. So keep your eyes peeled for when these things open. And don't forget the 6 straight weeks of absolute goodness now during the 2nd year anniversary event with awesome tournaments and prizes to get. And of course the new champion, the first one of the Shadowkin faction. So what are you waiting for, guys? Come in and see that inbox button up here. That's where you'll find your awesome welcome pack if you start playing Raid using my links down in the video description and pinned comment within the next 30 days. Massive resources, 3 ancient shards, and this brutal epic champion called Jotun are yours for the taking. And then find me in the game under the name Manni-G. See you there. Yo, here we go, guys. The Behemoth with, Nucleon, with Avalanche, with Viper, and with Avengers, all weapons having 500 meters range. This looks like an absolute freak show when it fires at you, but as you have seen in the intro, it can kill even Titans relatively quickly, especially when we have overdrive and the intensified drone damage running, so that would be triple damage, okay? And with a 500 meters range, you can also snipe across, or long range fire across some of the larger maps, like on Springfield here. And suppress, kill, and, draw attention from the enemy team. And drawing attention is exactly what we did. Look at the guy here, it's Seflef. He comes up here, man, and he's like, "You just killed me, didn't you? Oh, I'm gonna get you." And so he's really on me now. And thankfully that activated my overdrive. So from this moment on, triple damage. Here we go, man. Here he comes back out. That's the same dude, and I'm just gonna corner shoot him down, force him into a flight, and then meanwhile just sit here, relax, and wait out his flight ability. We will, in this video, be fighting Aoming Titans. We will fight the Nodens Titan. We will even fire at a Minos, okay? And so there's gonna be a lot of Titan killing happening, but in between there is gonna be even more robot killing happening. And we have already, what was that, a double kill? What was it, a triple kill? Let's see when we get this guy. Rampage! Okay, so it was a triple kill. That was the Rampage. Now, I'm gonna get screwed a little bit here in a second, but first, let me just take out Seflef again here with this Raven. And then I want to go in safety because I see over there is an Ares with the shield active. But he's got lockdown ammo running like I do too, and that means I take all that damage to the face without really being able to change or get into a safe cover. But I can, of course, take revenge on the little fragile Ares at 500 meters range. Raps, there he goes. Beyond godlike is the result. And oh, look, there's a guy. Living legend. Okay, that was kind of a freebie right there, but hey, man, I'll take it. That was a living legend. And then, of course, we get attacked from behind by a scorpion because we have caught enough attention, and good, guess who it is? It's Seflef. He decided to end the Behemoth, and whenever you have a scorpion, all you gotta do is use it and the Behemoth will die. There's no question about it. So let's jump into the next match. It's Canyon here, and there's already a Minos right there and a Hawk right in front of us. So I activated double damage at the moment, and he activated his reflector, but I'm like, oh man, I don't care. I'm just gonna flatten right through that thing. And I did. So overdrive was running due to the reflector, and now let's see if we can beat that Aoming over there. The thing is, he's got a lot of firepower, but if I can catch him in a spot where he flies and I can fire over the cover and he can't hit me, That's when I'm gonna have some fun with him, man. Boom! There you go, Aoming. Thanks for playing the game. Man, I just deleted him from the game with that thing. And the crazy thing is how weird it looks, right? How absolutely weird this setup looks. You have 4 different heavy weapons firing at you. There's some rockets, there's some constant laser beaming thing from the Nucleon. Then there's these little corrosion projectiles from the Viper. And then the good old machine guns on the right side. And all of that is just hammering on. And you're like, what is going on, man? What setup is he using? Like, when you get shot by this, you're like, what is happening? Why is there so many different... It feels like many people are firing at you, right? When you get hit by this. It feels like multiple different setups and robots are shooting you, but it's just one guy. So let's go with triple damage against the Nodens. Look at that. Look how fast he's going down right now. You see in the top left, the 5 stands for 5 damage increasing effects with the intensified drone damage. That is 100% almost, and then we have overdrive with almost 100%. And then we have certain, you know, other abilities from pilots and things that increase damage. And altogether, we reach around 300% increased, no, 200% increased damage. That means 300% altogether with a normal base damage of 100%. There is also Minos coming in, and yo, despite him being way lower on health than I was, he doesn't lose weapons, and I do. Damn it. Maybe if he had lost 2 weapons, maybe we would have been able to even beat him there, but those shotguns really are dangerous. And if he gets close with those shotguns and the HP pool he has on that Minos Titan, man, that thing gets rid of that Behemoth really quickly. But I think we did do a lot of damage there. And right there is a Gods player with his shell robot. And I don't know if he just lost connection or the will to survive. But I take it, I'll just snipe him down, right? The lockdown ammo I have was able to stop him with the avalanche rockets. The other weapons wouldn't be able to get through the physical shields, but the avalanche rocket doesn't care. So it applied the lockdown effect, and then, you know, the rest was you know, following really quickly. So what do we have down here? La Reina. Let's go and get him out of there, and then the other dude. He's fighting one of our nightingales under the bridge, but we can handle that. We can help out. It's a Falcon, so let me just reload the weapons to the side, then activate double damage, and now look at the damage that he's taking. Look at that! It's like so many different weapons shooting him. This is so crazy. It looks so freakish. This setup is so much fun, and I see a Scorpion and I know what's gonna happen. He activated Death Mark on me. I'm just turning around immediately, showing him that I'm not an easy kill, and you better go back if you want to survive. And he's like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm just gonna take it until I die. So, yeah, and that's what he did. He died. There is a what is that? A Typhon over on the other side. So we locked both of these people down, and but no, I think one of them had anti-control. But the Typhon went down really fast. Now, how good is this setup, right? I'm having a lot of fun killing things, but is this setup even any good? Or it's just for fun? The answer is, it's just for fun, okay? If you want to make a really good setup, then you try and use the same weapon 4 times, normally, right? A really good setup would be 4 times Avalanche. Because it would bypass any physical shield that you come across. Be it an Arthur, be it a shell robot, you have splash damage and people can't hide around the corner, you have lots of firepower, you recharge the firepower fast. Avalanche is a really good rocket launcher. 4 of those would be amazing. So maybe I'm gonna make a video about this. If you guys like, tell me in the comments, and I'm gonna see if what I can do, okay? But another good setup would probably be 4 times Viper, right? Would be really well. 4 times Nucleon obviously is going to be very powerful, because Nucleons are just insanely powerful still, even after the nerf. And 4 times Avengers may actually be the weakest of all the setups, but it might still be very good against all physical shielded opponents. And if you have the pilot skills for an increased or reduced spread on the projectiles and increased acceleration of the firing state, maybe you end up with actually a really effective setup. Look, here's a Fenrir, and I'm just gonna delete the dude real quick with the triple damage that we had going against him. Locked him, and then triple damage to the face. Here we have the Inquisitor down below. Unfortunately, he just took out my Nucleon. Oh, man. I still have 90,000 health and I'm already losing weapons. And again, this is something where Pixonic could introduce a pilot skill that would prevent the loss of weapons, right? If you are low on health, or make it significantly less likely to happen. I would probably run that pilot skill, because I hate losing weapons on my robots. I hate it so much that I would probably go with a pilot skill that prevents that. I think it's a good idea. Here's a Minos Titan right in front of us. Oh man, I'm doing a lot of damage to the guy, and he's also taking damage from our Titan. But I'm getting hit by another Titan with squall shotguns in the meantime. Alright, so next situation. This again is a really crazy montage. I have played for about 2 hours just to try and get into a good spot, because as you might imagine, the Behemoth isn't really the most meta-ready robot, right? You get killed by Hawks very quickly. Titans, anyways, of course, Titans kill you very fast. Scorpions are the most dangerous thing in the game for you as a Behemoth. Especially when you're trying to like do some mid-range support with 500 meters range. Scorpions usually have the ability to get in 350 and just take you down, right? And when I say just take you down, that's what I mean. They just take you down. There's no arguing about it. They jump on you and you're dead. That's it, right? Unless you somehow really outbrawl that Scorpion. But normally people jump on you with decent weapon and just jump back after they unload. Here we have double damage, and there's another Aoming just going absolutely face planted on the ground right there. And then I'm getting hit a lot by the enemy Nodens with his machine guns. And you've seen I've lost about 260,000 health in about 4 seconds or so, or 5 seconds. And that's just what's happening when you have a Titan firing at you, because you are such a massively large target with 0 defensive abilities. You have no way to shield yourself or to activate some resistance or whatever, to even dash around the corner or nothing. You're not even able to move. So that's the craziest thing. You can't even move in cover, because you want those 4 weapons to be running, so you're gonna be standing there, unable to even walk into cover. So it's like really one of the most vulnerable targets in the entire game, if not the most vulnerable. Even an invader has, you know, jump that he can do, or suppression that he can do on an enemy. This thing has nothing. It just takes damage to the face until it's dead, and usually it's standing there immobile and waiting to take the damage. But you can brawl at a range really well, obviously, with this much firepower. You do have the ability to just fire empty your clips and do a lot of damage at range. I still think the Behemoth needs a legendary pilot that lets him move around with all 4 weapons active. That would be the least I think the Behemoth needs. The other thing would be maybe, you know, added resistance during the deployment, because, you know, you can't move, so you should be a little bit more durable in return. But yeah, so this video is not about the Behemoth itself. It's about 4 different weapons on it, having fun with enemy Titans and enemy robots, and I think we have been able to do this quite well here in the video. So yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys think about this really crazy looking setup, the bye-bye Titan setup here, or, you know, making people feel they're being shot at by 4 different players, because that's how many different weapons you have firing at you. So many effects being applied to you, corrosion and then bypassing physical shields. I got hit by you know, by a Typhon. Yeah, there must be a Typhon somewhere. Oh yeah, there he is. I've seen him. And that guy, how often has he decided to jump on me and attack me already? But that's it. I'm getting hit from behind now, and I'm getting killed. So that was it. That was the video with the Behemoth. Guys, check out the links down below for Raid Shadow Legends if you would. And thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.